everybody, welcome back. Today we are doing day 3 of 5 for Razorock, and the shaves have been going pretty good for me. I kind of put it on myself to film every single one and post them. It's been kind of a big job for me, but I really have enjoyed it. So continuing on with day 3, I'm actually going to be using a different soap once again for Razorock, and this one is the very famous XXX shaving soap. Now this soap is just an amazing soap. It is a little bit different from some of the others because it does have tallow in it, and because of the tallow, I think it just kind of makes the performance of the soap just one step above like the Z Pepino or the Don Marco that I used earlier. And so it's really nice. I've already washed out my face with the Razorock and How to Grow a Mustache pre-shave bar. So I'll just kind of put on a little bit of hot water, and I'll grab that bar once again, even though my hands are wet, and just apply it a little bit. Now, the kind of citrusy feel of the XXX soap really meshes well with this pre-shave bar. Like the 2 and 2, they just go hand in hand with each other, and it's really awesome. This combination is one of my favorite shaves of all time. Brush, once again, brush I use almost every shave. Simpson's Chubby 2 in Best Badger. So I'm going to shake it out with my brush. I have been having a few issues, either too little water or too much water the past couple nights with these Razorocks. To be honest, I don't use them, a whole lot, so I'm just not an expert with them. I feel like I'm just loading up an absolute ton of soap. We get a little water in those bristles, and here we go with this lather. Okay, got it lathered up, and the scent of the soap is so good. If you haven't used it before, it's really citrusy. I pick up kind of a lot of lime and sweetness in it, and I've kind of heard it compared a little bit to Gondolier by Phoenix. Yeah, there's some similarities there, but it's not. The two aren't comparable. They're both, trust me, like some of my favorites of all time, but in very different ways. Really like the scent though. Yesterday I thought my lather was perfect, just like I kind of think this is perfect, but it ended up drying out on me a little bit. Hopefully this won't. Not the soap's fault, I just wouldn't put enough water in it. For my razor today, I am switching it up, giving the Stealth Slant a day off, but I am going with another Razorock safety razor. This is the Razorock Mission, and I have an Astra blade in there. And the Mission is a very nice, heavy, kind of what you would imagine a classic double-edged razor should be. And I've heard it kind of compared to an entry-level, kind of like that Edwin Jagger DE89. I don't have the Edwin Jagger, but I know this is a really nice, high-quality razor. People say that it's not super aggressive. I'm just going to get started to save time. But, for me, it's probably about as far as I would want to go on the aggressive scale. It's definitely, in my opinion, it does shave a little more aggressively than even the Stealth Slant. But I like it. It has a good weight to it, and at $20, it's an incredible value. So definitely a good razor. Alright, I'm going to continue on with this first pass, and hopefully it just continues to go awesome. Alright, first pass down, and it was really, really good. I remembered, I don't use this, the Razorock mission all that often, but I do remember it being a little more aggressive than I just felt it was. I think because of the weight, that if you are relatively new into this, a big issue people struggle with is putting too much pressure on the razor. And because this razor is naturally kind of heavy, it's kind of got a heavy handle on it, I think that may have led me to put more pressure than necessary on on my skin, and maybe that's why I always felt like it was aggressive. But that just went incredibly smooth. I just tried to purposely keep it light. The blade in there is an Astra on its second shave, so it's a pretty mild blade. And after the shave, I'll be chucking it anyways. But it was just really, really, really nice. It seemed pretty efficient. You know, if you're just getting into this for 20 bucks, that razor it's inexpensive, and it does feel like something that will probably last, you know, more than my lifetime. I could give it to my kids. But it's a great razor. And the soap with the tallow Razorocks, man, they are excellent. They are a little bit more expensive, but still, compared to other soaps, the price on them is just really good. I think that that tub of XXX right here, it's a 4.2 ounces, I believe, and it's like 10 bucks. So just a really good price for how good those tallow-based soaps are. Second pass is going to be going across the grain, and still watching out for that cut where I got myself the other night, and I'm just kind of having to shave all around it and stuff. So maybe early next week or something, I'll do a video that's going to focus just on shaving around a cut, which also could, you know, in your case, be a mole or something else like that. So here we go, across the grain. Super smooth with this setup, so good. All right, second pass done, and you know, maybe I was just getting a little bit cocky about thinking this razor wasn't very aggressive, but it definitely does have a little bit of bite to it. I don't know why. For me, maybe it is the weight of the razor, but it's probably at the top of what I would like to have as far as aggression. You know, some people think it's a super mild razor. You know, it's all our opinions, but you know, perhaps it's just the weight of that handle. As you can see, I got this guy here who's wanting to bleed on me a little bit, and that's okay. I'm just going to kind of touch up just a little bit, because it's being a little aggressive on me does not mean that it necessarily shaved super close. One difference I'm really noticing, because I've been using those other Razorocks the other two nights, is a difference in the slickness of the soap. And after I do a pass, my skin just feels so much slicker. It has like a little protective layer over it still. The tallow must just really change the performance of the soap. Okay, I think that's probably about as close as I want to get it. This razor, I know that if I just keep going with it, it's gonna really make me pay for it. So I'll get cleaned up and give some of my final remarks on the shave. All right, cleaned up. Yeah, post shave on it too. World of difference. between that and the normal soaps. Now, that guy right there on my chin is bleeding quite a bit, so I guess I'll show you guys what I do real quick with that. This is a styptic pencil. You can buy them pretty much anywhere, run it under the water, and just kind of circle it on there. And it's unbelievable how quickly it stops the bleeding. And hopefully just doing that will take care of it. So, I'm going to start with my lavender. This is the Thayer's Lavender Witch Hazel Alcohol Free. Just a squirt of that. Man, the scent of that soap is so nice. It's, you know, citrusy and fresh and sweet and just everything. Just wonderful. Usually that Thayer's doesn't really give any sort of burn at all. I kind of got a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't know why this razor just kind of feels aggressive to me. It always has, and at the first pass I didn't think it was doing it, but yeah, I definitely am feeling it. And once again, I'm going back to this Razorock Lime Evil Eye Aftershave Wax, and the lime in this pairs up so well with XXX. I mean, it's just such a sweet lime, and I feel like XXX has that same sweet lime in it, and it is just an absolute wonderful, perfect match. I mean, the scents aren't, you know, identical, but the lime and the XXX really goes well with this being lime. All right, so man, again, this stuff is just magical. The aftershave wax. So day 3 of Razorock. Again, using XXX, the Razorock Mission Razor, and the Razorock Evil Eye Aftershave Wax. As much Razorock as I've got. And I will be back for 2 more days with you guys. So thank you for sticking around. Please keep watching. Please subscribe. Just really grateful for everyone who has been watching these videos. In just over 3 weeks, we're just over 1,500 views, over 40 subscribers. So please keep it up. I really appreciate it. It's really encouraging and makes me want to keep making more videos. So thanks again, guys. Bye.